I mean, we see a producer like FUNKE Akindele, right? When it comes to this, it seems like she has mastered the art of all of that. So some people believe, okay, you know what? It's just numbers, the numbers game that she's playing. And then people believe, okay, fine, this billion we're hearing, is it really billion? Is it really legit? So there's that question. So would you say she has cracked it, or would you say it is all make-believe?
I hope I have enough time to break this down. Now, if you look at it, I don't think she would make 2 billion any other month. Because if she could, why isn't she releasing all those films?
Welcome, Mr. Irabor.
Hi.
Thanks for joining us on our movie segment this morning. Now, it's always great having a guest on the show, especially one that is so versed in this particular industry. We would like to introduce you to Chef Belinda, because I know that this is very distracting. Please get used to it while you're here.
Chef Belinda, body here.
Okay, so what just happened now?
We just connected.
Okay. So can you translate? No need.
No, just greeting her.
Just greeting. All right. No problem. All right. So Irabor was the person who basically let us know that there was such a great movie out, and we said we had to have him come over and talk to us a little bit about it. So let us in on what the movie's all about.
I mean, this is Onoberen. It's a woman's story. It's about a lady who, you know, didn't come from a good background, good setting, but definitely God had plans for her.
Okay.
But you know, when you're going through the path of righteousness and, you know, God's plan, you think things would take, you know, left turns all the way, but God just has a way of orchestrating, you know, how your path should be. So that's the journey of this lady.
Okay.
She came from a family that her father died, her mom had to fend for them, the brother fell sick, then Patience Ozokwo, you know, a woman in their village, you know, thought she could help, bring her to Lagos, and, you know, try to have kids for a couple, that's Mbemi and Bisola, who, you know, couldn't have kids, but you know, there were different things that happened, and it's just a good story. It was well told. So I feel it's a movie that people should check out.
So when you say a movie, a story well told, what do you really look out for when it comes to storytelling in movies?
First of all, you have to have a good script, a good story that fits the audience. Now, the audience is Nollywood, Nigeria, and you have to have somebody who knows how to direct and edit it. So once you have a good story, you have a good script writer, you have a great director, you have a great editor, then you have a great cinematographer. So those things need to come together. You cannot miss one part. It's a very good cohesion. You know, that synergy has to work perfectly. So in this case, this one, yes, they have it A+ all the way.
Okay, great. I mean, I think when we look at Nollywood, we can say that, I mean, over the past decade, a lot has happened. So now what would you say, I mean, stories, a lot of people are talking about storytelling, I mean, the originality of our stories, how a lot of, I mean, the foreigners have told the stories, now we're trying to tell our stories ourselves now. But it seems like some people are still like, oh, okay, are we telling it right? But then again, based on your experience in this, I mean, the space and all of that, where would you say Nigerian movies are now when it comes to production, direction, casting, all that? Where would you say we are now in the grand scheme of things?
I think we're in a good place, in all honesty. We just, so this thing is a root cause situation where even if you have great stories like Onoberen, you know, it's not going to do the numbers that you expect a great story to do, regardless of the genre. We don't have enough cinemas. We don't have a distribution channel or platform. So even if you have a great film, I'll give you an example. There was a movie 2 years ago, Basket Mouth's film, A Ghetto Love Story. That's one of the top movies ever in Hollywood. That movie is nowhere to be found after its cinema release. It barely made 100 million.
Wow.
And nobody has seen it.
What would you say significantly impacted that, considering the fact that, I mean, the person we're talking about is someone that is known for something in the industry and has a name?
Yes, certainly. That's why anybody who has a name, whether you're an old Nollywood legend or you're somebody maybe in another field or whatever it is, having a name is not the only thing.
Okay.
It's a strategy. So your film has to start from, it's like a couple that want to have kids. You know, you have to, I mean, some people have kids out of wedlock, but like if you want to go the right way, you know, you marry, you save up, you have the kid, you train, you do everything. So that process has to be followed. But now the thing is, people don't want to understand the dynamics of Nigeria and the Nigerian film industry.
And what is that dynamic?
So the dynamic is you have to do your research. You have to know the type of story to release at a certain time. You have to know the platform to take your story to. So some stories are not cinema worthy. Some stories are YouTube worthy. Some stories are festival worthy. Some stories are TV worthy.
So in the situation of Get a Story, like you mentioned, would you say, what would you say the major problem was? The marketing, the distribution choice?
I would say that was more of, I would say, yeah, marketing. He didn't market it as he should have. Probably relied on his superstardom and thought, you know, that would translate. That didn't work out. Now, another thing is he had the right distributor, had the right cast, had everything, right director, everything. The director won an armor, you know, so. But now the thing is, that marketing now didn't help push it to the point where this existing cinemas could have given it enough. And now that movie was not taken to enough cinemas. So we need more community cinemas where if somebody in Alagbado or Ibitemeta or even Apapa or somewhere doesn't need to travel that far
to go watch it.
Go watch it. But if you're now wanting community cinemas, you have to look at the economy.
True.
How many people can afford buying diesel to power a cinema? You know, so those things.
And when they even do that, how many people can afford going to the cinema? Because now, if you go to the cinema, how much is? I mean, getting the tickets is like what, 10,000 now?
10,005.
So what can we do?
So it depends. So that's like the highest, you know, 10,005, 11,000. But if you go to some other places, it's 7,500. So that's what I'm saying. So if we really want to make this work, we need to have a sit down, everybody, every component, and really be honest with ourselves and say, okay, do we want to make this work or do we just want to keep?
But what do you think, based on your opinion now? I will ask this question before I thought about it to see. When we talk about, I mean, we see a producer like FUNKE Akindele, right? When it comes to this, it seems like she has mastered the art of all of that. So some people believe, okay, you know what, it's just numbers, the numbers game that she's playing. And then people believe, okay, fine, this billion we're hearing, is it really billion? Is it really legit? So there's that question. And there's the fact that, okay, she literally picks her cast strategically when it talks about the effort put into marketing, making them do videos, TikToks, all of that, and then eventually shows the movies here and then out of the country as well. So would you say she has cracked it, or would you say it is all make-believe?
I hope I have enough time to break this down. So let's put it like this. So when Ben Murray Bruce came, you know, brought the cinema, there was no Nollywood. Eventually, it started coming out, you know, with Film One and everything. Now, there was a vacuum before or after Mo Abudu left for streaming. Now, if you look at Mo Abudu's numbers, it was Wedding Party 1 that actually made money. Wedding Party 2 was a money grab. Finish. After that, Mo Abudu's numbers didn't climb. They deteriorated. If you check it. Now, there was a gap just after COVID. FUNKE Akindele entered the gap. Nobody entered that gap at that point in time. Now, she's a child star who was on TV during terrestrial TV time. And she grew and she was wise enough to jump on social. Then she now had another IP in Jennifer that blew during terrestrial. So anybody who is seeing FUNKE successful now should understand. So we should not use sentiments and emotions to look at this. That's what I mean by Nigerians try to want to go into certain industries and use emotion to judge it. So she has climbed that thing. Then she released the first film. It made 600. Released another one. Then there was a gap. Then she released another one. It cracked 1 billion. Then another one cracked another billion. Then this one cracked 2 billion. Now, if you look at it, I don't think she would make 2 billion any other month. Because if she could, why isn't she releasing all those films? So there's a strategy to it that she eventually had to learn. It's not like she just woke up and the blueprint was given to her.
True.
So that's it. So people need to, you know, look at these things.
I have to sort of jump in here. Let's go back to the movie that we're focusing on today, which is Iran's Onoberen. Now it's tagged a woman's story. What would you rate the movie over 10?
I mean, because nothing is perfect, I would give it a very solid 8.5.
8.5 over 10.
Yeah, that's a very solid 8.5. That just means try not to make it seem.
What could have made it better?
What could have made it better? I mean, as far as Nollywood movies go, this is top 20 all time.
Wow.
All time.
Yeah.
Amazing.
That definitely means you need to see it.
So I know Deyemi Okolonwa is in it, Patience Osokwa is in it,
oh, yes.
Bisola is in it as well. Amazing cast so
Ruby
far.
Akubueze, the lead actress.
The cinematography I've seen just from the trailer,
from the trailer
it's
looks
intriguing.
absolutely
interested.
I'm telling you, I was blown away. I didn't even know the guys who directed and shot it.
Wow.
I was like, oh,
fantastic.
Yeah.
Nice.
But thanks for coming to talk to us about it today, Mr. Irabor. Thank you. We will be hearing your thoughts on this as well. Use our hashtag Wake Up Nigeria on TVC. That's on X, on Instagram, and anywhere online that you find Wake Up Nigeria. That's TVC Entertainment. All right, we'll be back after this break. Chef Belinda, you're tantalizing our nose, oh. Let's head for the break now, guys.